So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you some very interesting news indeed, because today EA have been doing a reveal event for FIFA 19 and a ridiculous amount, honestly a stupid amount of information and news has come out of it. I'm going to break it down into two separate videos. The first one is going to be talking about a first look at career mode. This is a career mode based channel, so very interested to see what's going on there in terms of elite screenshot or whatever. And then I'm also going to be talking about some new Ultimate Team features in this one, and then later on, in about an hour and a half from now, you can see a second video that talks about the new kickoff, survival mode, game modes, and all that sort of stuff as well. So it's all pretty juicy. If you want to enjoy this video, slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. So let's get into the first thing, and this is a career mode snippet, I guess, from part of the reveal. I mean, I wasn't watching, I was out, if I'm going to be brutally honest, for this particular thing. I watched all the Ultimate Team stuff, but for some reason this completely passed me by. I saw it on Twitter though, and this basically is someone playing career mode, FIFA 19 career mode, as part of a trailer or a cutscene within the FIFA 19 reveal. And this is the main menu, like the first tab that you have on career mode on the very left hand side. Now, first of all, looking at it just straight off the bat, it looks exactly the same. Like, let's not beat around the bush. This looks exactly the same as the FIFA 18 menu in terms of the actual panels and what looks as if it's going to be in each place and all that sort of stuff. The only difference, of course, is that it's going along now with the FIFA 19 colour scheme and graphics pack in comparison to the FIFA 18 one. So that's the first thing, straight off the bat. It doesn't look as if anything has changed at all. It looks very, very similar. As I mentioned, it's got the new graphics like that paint splatter and white vibe that we've got going on for FIFA 19. That's all cool, I guess, but yeah, at heart it looks very similar. You've got the advanced section on the top left. Down below that, you've got what I think was the squad hub rather than the transfer hub. And then next to that was, I can't even remember what was next to that actually, that might have been the stats section. News was top right, and you've got the training just underneath the news section. So yes, that's that, I guess. That's the first thing. So if you're looking for anything revolutionary on the main menu for FIFA 19 career mode, you might not be getting it. Top right though in the news section looks very, like a little bit more interesting. That looks a bit more like a presentation or a cutscene for the draws for like the Europa League or the Champions League. Either that or it's the Ballon d'Or presentation that you used to have on career mode that would usually be won by like Ronaldo or Neymar, because it's got the same sort of colouring. It's like golden, and it's probably a Europa League draw, because apparently that's going to be on the game. You're going to be seeing the cutscenes for the actual draws for the Champions League and the Europa League as well. Now, what I thought that meant was you'd actually get to see the draw, but what it seems as if it is, if this is the case, is you just get to see, like, I don't know, a cutscene of someone holding up a tape that has Liverpool on it for having, you know, and then there's like Liverpool draw Barcelona in round of 16 on the news section. So it seems like a very aesthetic feature rather than actually going and watching a draw take place, which is kind of peak, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, because I thought it would be a bit more than that. Does it really matter? Is it good? Is it bad? And do we really care if that's all that we're going to get as far as Europa League and Champions League implementation is concerned into career mode? Because I'll talk about it later on, but there's like Champions League cards and special items on Ultimate Team, but if that's all we're getting on career mode as far as the Champions League and Europa League is concerned, that's kind of poor. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know what your thoughts are in general about the career mode main menu and screen that you can just about see that guy playing. Now obviously there's a couple of things that have been rumoured to be added to career mode. That's the fact that we can now have actual interviews like press conferences or post-match interviews. That is yet to be actually sort of classified. No one's actually said, oh yeah, it's going to be post-match interviews or press conferences, but we know pretty much 80% they're going to be in the game. That's obviously quite a good implementation, but again, it comes back to the point, does it really make a difference within the career mode save, or is it an aesthetic feature like you might well be getting with the Europa League and Champions League draws? On top of that, it's been rumoured that you'll also be able to customise your manager going ahead into FIFA 19. Obviously beforehand you could only use presets that were given to you by the game, so if you didn't look like any of the presets or you weren't 40 years old, you were basically completely screwed because it just didn't look anything like you. At least now you can customise hopefully your managers in the same way you would create a player or edit players or whatever. How deep that customization is, we are yet to know, and again, whether it's just an aesthetic feature of seeing your manager on the touchline, we are yet to discover. But so far, what are your thoughts on the career mode news? Because at the moment, it looks as if it's going to be pretty similar to previous versions of FIFA career mode again. In terms of the main menu, anyway, it looks pretty much identical to FIFA 18, but hopefully there'll be some deeper features on other aspects of the career mode menu. So that's it as far as the offline news is concerned, but there's obviously been a lot of Ultimate Team talk. I'm not an Ultimate Team YouTuber, as you may realise, which is why I talked about career mode stuff first. But first of all, we've got a new feature called Division Rivals, so I'm going to guide you through that basically. It's a way of competing against others of a similar skill set to you or in a similar division to you for weekly rewards that isn't FUT Champions, basically, because if you're not good enough for FUT Champions or like Weekend League or whatever, then it's a bit of a faff. And it's also a lot of games, is FUT Champions, like 40 games a week, isn't it, or something. I don't really play much Ultimate Team, but it's a lot of time is dedicated into this for getting rewards. At least this way, it's something for the casual player who doesn't have the time to go through that many games, play that much stuff, and actually still get rewards in terms of packs and all that sort of stuff. So how it works is basically, first of all, you have some placement matches. I believe this is probably the start of every single week. You'll do these placement matches, and depending on how you do, you will earn skill ratings and points, and then you'll be assigned to a division and a rank within that division as well, and you'll play a select amount of matches against other people in that exact division and in that exact rank, and then you can play against them, and however well you do in that week will determine what division and rank you're in for the next week, and it'll also determine what sort of rewards you get as well. As I mentioned, these rewards come in the shape of packs, stuff like that, so yeah. Placement matches, go into a division, play against other people in the same division, and then that determines how you do in the next weeks. Now, the rewards you get are dependent on the division that you're in, so if you're in a higher division, you'll earn better rewards, and if you're in a lower division, you'll earn slightly smaller rewards that don't really equate to all that much. And as I mentioned, it's a good idea if you've not got the time for FUT Champions. So let me know again down in the comment section, what do you guys think of the new Division Rivals that we're going to be getting in Ultimate Team? It's a nice little feature, it's a nice addition, I've got to say, I can't lie to you. I think there's another reward as well where you get to choose between 5 players of a select value as well to add to your club, rather than just having to open a pack, which might be a bit more random. So yeah, it seems like a good reward system. Will it be utilised all that much? Hopefully it's a good feature, and hopefully it might get more people into Ultimate Team in the knowledge they don't have to play a ridiculous amount of games every single week. Only a couple of things left. First of all, we've got some new icons, brand new icons, and I am very pumped for one of them as a Liverpool fan. One of my all-time heroes, Steven Gerrard, is finally an icon, or a legend as it was before, but now icon on FIFA Ultimate Team. Best believe if I get into Ultimate Team this year, I'm going to be working my way towards that card. Other ones include Frank Lampard as well. You can see their ratings on the screen in terms of their prime values. Rivaldo as well. Man, oh man. Obviously, we've got Ronaldinho last year and Ronaldo, or sort of old Ronaldo, R9. And now we're getting Rivaldo as well. That beautiful generation of Brazilian players all combined onto the same game. Claude Makelele. Goodness gracious, I'm not looking forward to seeing N'Golo Kante, Claude Makelele and Patrick Vieira in the same midfield on Ultimate Team. And on top of that, Johan Cruyff, which was rumoured a lot before because of the Instagram posts on the account that represents him. Eusebio as well has got a beautiful 93 rated prime card, the man from Portugal, who was just an absolute gem back in the 60s. Clarence Seedorf as well is now going to be an icon on FIFA, along with Baggio and also Fabio Cannavaro. So really sick, and obviously you can see the actual icon designs on the screen as well, which look pretty damn decent. It's only the icons and one-to-watch designs that have been announced, and you'll now, speaking of which, be seeing the one-to-one designs, one-to-watch designs, there we go, in the background. They look pretty damn good as well. Very different to last year's one-to-watches, but they look sick. They look really, really good. Thomas Lemar, Leon Goretzka, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo are confirmed as those for this year. But that pretty much wraps up all the news for FIFA 19, both in terms of a first look at career mode and also some Ultimate Team confirmed new features and news as well. Of course, feel free to let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of all of that news, and you can also, of course, like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video, and it really, really helps me out. Social media wise, both Instagram and Twitter are at the official FNG, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.